Yo, I'm early today, chat. All right, so yeah, we got a lot of stuff. I know that y'all probably saw it. We're getting a state of play. I'm hoping to see Carney. We got these. What the? Yeah, we're getting a state of play finally. Even though it seems like the last one happened probably like I want to say probably. By the way, chat, let me know if you guys can hear the game. Or one of the chat if you guys can hear the game.
This looks promising.
But yep, yo, well, what's going on?
Bad for an abandoned facility. All the arrays are online. Now we just have to activate them. Kree must have locked down the facility when they evacuated. That's not going to stop us.
Getting that state of play tomorrow.
No lift platform here. I guess the platform is somewhere else.
Proceed to the observation deck to initiate alignment.
Huh. Gotta hand it to Kree. She thought of everything.
It's also start the game, but the dot revealed it, and it's called Spider-Man Web of Chaos. I don't think that's real because I was watching Sadat stream before I streamed, or before I started. But then again, though, it would make a lot of sense, though.
See, you made it.
Breeze informed me you're in need of assistance, so here I am.
That's a long trip. Couldn't have been easy.
I might be 200 years old, but I'm as spry as a Padawan. Amazing. Oh, Cal,
This is called Spider-Man 2 Web of Chaos.
When we're in position.
Oh,
I mean, Carnage has been known to cause chaos. Like, Carnage loves chaos.
We're your master.
It could work. If Carnage likes chaos, it could. You got some concept art. There's concept art for Carnage. Can you look it up? Wait. Can you send it to me? Even though I really don't want to see what Carnage looks like, even though I think I know the scaling. For him, I feel like it's a little bit of a crazy amount of scaling.
Terrible view, huh?
You know, I'm feeling nostalgic. I last spoke to Master Kree 200 years ago, and yet, when I see her experiments lighting up the sky, I feel close to her once more.
I understand.
You do.
1 second.
Is the video covered? Nice. I think I just broke the game.
Not
Well.
a terrible view, huh?
You know, I'm feeling
We'll talk later.
At least I thought I broke it. Never mind, I didn't break it.
Time to head back to the Mantis, buddy. Go through the abyss. I'm not thrilled about it either. It's the only way we're getting.
Oh, and plus, we're actually gonna be going into everything about the state of play. I'm gonna be making another video today. Actually, I'm dropping 2 videos today. I'm gonna drop the state of play video, and I'm going to drop the connection between Green Goblin and Miles, or at least the connection between Norman and Goblin. I mean, the connection between the connection between Norman and Miles for Spider-Man 3, because I figured it out. So I'm dropping 2 videos today. Because I meant to drop a lot of people will say this, yes, I know that everybody's expecting that video for the connection. I want to drop both of those today. That's the same. I like to wait before I like to drop stuff sometimes, because like right now I'm working on literally like a Last of Us Part 2 project. Well, at least me reviewing it. Oh yeah, we're definitely checking out Sadat's video today. We're checking out Sadat's video. I was in his stream, but I do want to go over like predictions and stuff. For one, I want to see that DLC. Rift, what's going on? I only have 1 skill point. Wait, this way goes up, right? Okay, yeah, it does. Rift, what's going on? How are you doing? Let me know if I'm like... Let me know if I'm a little bit quiet. Rage quit at Dark Souls, forgot how BS the second half of the game is. This organization said, yeah. I mean, right now I'm still struggling with Stellar Blade. Like I'm in like the third half of the game, and I'm still struggling with it. Oh, and Rift, I forgot to tell you this too. So, yeah, I figured out how Sandman was able to create those. I figured out, it was about the Sandman thing. It was about Sandman. I figured out At least I didn't know this. So you know how volcano? Okay, so question. You know, I'm not sure if you've seen this, but have you ever seen? You know when a volcano blows up? You know when a volcano blows up and smoke goes into the air, and you see lightning coming from, and you see lightning in the air because of the volcano smoke. Well, you see, it turns out that Sandman was it seems Sandman was doing that. So it's similar to a volcano, even though I know there's no volcano, but like any sort of form of like smoke or any sort of like basically compared to a volcano, just put Sandman in the equation. And yes, Sandman is well, large town or large building level. He started at large building level and then went straight to being large Earth and started out to being large town.
Let's pick our destination.
What was the miles of Peter? It was the miles of Peter fighting him. Oh, okay. Oh, so it was, okay, so it was that one. Lurking? Okay. Finally reading Star Wars today. But give me 1 second. Let me go to the meditation because I don't think I have
Oh, Grease is ready for a bumpy ride.
I don't think that I have 4 medkits, do I? Okay, never mind, I have 5. Okay. Alright, let me go ahead and cheese this boss. Should I go with the blue lightsaber or should I just stick with Sith?
Let's check out our kit.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, that would require a lot of force. Oh, I forgot about the party lightsaber. Do you guys want me to go, straight up blue? I don't know, I feel like indigo is a better blue.
Maybe this?
I think indigo is just a bit better. Yeah.
Cal, is it time?
We're heading to the Abyss now. Fire up the arrays.
I'll be monitoring your progress from here. May the Force be with you all.
And you, Z.
Yo, make sure you guys like the stream too. I'll be streaming. Oh, and yes, I will be streaming the State of Play tomorrow.
Well, what do you think is taking Z so long?
Dagengara was the only person to live through what we're about to do.
At least we will die together.
We will be getting Ghost of Tsushima.
Pep talk, kids. Hopefully they can fit that on my tombstone.
Look.
Wow. Here we go. I know.
That's around the time I had to click. And now we know what Saber looks like. I'm not spoiling something like that. The Venom. I'm not spoiling something like the Venom thing, but yeah. Yeah. That is very unfortunate. I still can't believe that that happened. My only thing is, like, I would prefer Venom to stay hairy. Still. I think it just makes more logical sense. Like, story-wise, yeah. Because that would remain canon.
Oh, yeah.
That would stay canon if Harry stays on him.
Poor saps said right before they
But I wouldn't
were
mind it though
channel.
if Harry gets addicted to the Goblin Serum, and then somehow in some way Anti-Venom probably finds a. I'm thinking that sometime between, like, unless I'm gonna say, like, I can see the Anti-Venom. I can see Anti-Venom growing a conscience, even though it doesn't have one. I can see it growing a conscience.
They're coming too fast.
Talking about the gameplay, Venom.
Faster.
Talking about the gameplay, Venom,
Stop
because
piloting.
are we getting?
Stop
I'm
rerouting power from
we're getting
deflectors
out
to the
again.
engines.
And Venom.
Crazy? You're
I mean,
treating
and
Saber
why did I
with
say and Venom
speed.
and Wolverine? But I'm not saying,
We're all in
but
on
I'm not
you, buddy.
saying who, and I think it's the wrong character.
You're right. It's my ship, ain't it? Greasy does it, baby.
I mean, it depends. If it's the wrong character, but for the gameplay, I can see who it might be.
Hey, wait a minute. Is it me, or is this tunnel getting a tad cozy?
It's not just you. Z, what's going on?
The arrays are overloading. There's nothing I can do.
We need to go faster.
I'm going as fast as I can. Wait a minute. Are you crazy? If you jump in a hyperspace blind, they'll be
Yeah,
picking up
because,
pieces of the
the
manifold
play out there
over
is-
the outer rim.
Do you trust me?
I think people want it to be Eddie. I'm not sure. I want it to stay Harry.
Let her ride.
But are you talking about, like, Venom, or are you talking about Wolverine or Venom? Because, like, be specific. Like, I really do think that talking about Wolverine. I'm talking about a Wolverine. Oh no, the gameplay of Wolverine has to be brutal. Yeah, I want them to remake it into an Agent Venom game. I want that too. But the thing is though, like, I could see at least.
You three-armed son of a gun dart.
This is what I think for that. I want Harry to at least stay Agent Venom, and I want to see him go in and out of his true Venom form into his Agent Venom form like Flash did.
I hope it's worth it.
If they're gonna do that, then I want to see both of those forms. Because, like, you could have different forms for combat. Thinking like symbiote, thinking symbiote surge, and it would turn you into normal Venom. That's what I'm thinking too. Especially if we're gonna talk about, like, the way that he's gonna move around. We got a glimpse of that. We got a glimpse of that with like, and I'm pretty sure they had more attacks. I'm pretty sure if you haven't played, I don't know if you've played Infamous Second Son or any,
So
well,
this is kind of
mainly Infamous Second
Not what
Son.
you were expecting.
There was concept art of a there's concept art of
much has
what
changed
looked
since
like
I
to be
first
one of
heard
his
its
moves
name.
was gonna be a spike ball.
The temple's
And
this
no, I'm
way.
not talking about the finisher. Like he was actually gonna turn into a spike ball.
Dragon and Centauri Creed planned their future here.
So it kind of looks like, and based on like what that concept art looks like, it kind of looked like something that was straight from Infamous. It kind of looked like the concrete ball ability, like when you jump up in the air as Delson and you transform into like a ball, and you end up and you transform into like that concrete ball, and that's where you end up rolling towards them.
Bode will not let this end peacefully. He has already used fatherhood to justify
I know what
betrayal
you're
and
talking
murder.
about. I
Now
know what
we
you're talking
have him
about. Like,
cornered,
cause unlike
nowhere
the
else to
concrete,
run.
cause unlike the
He will
concrete,
kill
cause
or
unlike
be
the
killed.
concrete or Venom, he would just turn into a spike ball, and he would just turn into a spike ball and pick up cars and turn his line.
Say something.
Exactly.
You're right. But what about Kata? She's not much younger than we were when our families were taken from us.
I know.
You and I will carry that loss for the rest of our lives.
That's the thing is like, and another thing we also got a glimpse of too was like
Yes, she
some
does.
tendril traversal.
Very well.
Like, you know that scene? Okay, so you know that scene like right after Harry and Peter save Tombstone and they're on that building, and you see Harry run away. You see him like grab onto the tendrils. Like you see him like like you see him like grab his tendrils. And he's just flying away with the tendrils on him, just jumping from building to building with the tendrils coming out. I feel like that is what we could get. Because we got like multiple glimpses of that because of the Kraven fight, or at least whenever he was fighting Kraven.
I keep thinking about something Seer once said. A warning. Every Jedi faces the dark side. I feel so much hatred towards Bode.
Seer won her battle with the dark side.
Hold
You
on.
will too.
Sorry, chat controller was buggy. Well, either way, we're supposed to play a secret character in a mission in Wolverine. I already know who that character is. And people aren't gonna be happy about it because people are gonna be complaining how OP the character is. I'll be like, cool. She was already this powerful.
Do you hear that?
Kata.
So you know who it is. Yep.
BD1.
Hey, Kata. This is Marin. She's a friend.
I'm sorry, Papa.
Yeah, it is her. Yeah, I did see that.
You said I'd never see you again. What are you doing here?
Kata,
She's an Omega level threat.
your father stole something very important. We're gonna ask him to give it back.
Will you show us the way?
Like, she scales to Omega level. And if it
Okay.
wasn't, I think it wasn't Last Stand.
Follow me.
I don't know if you've seen X-Men Last Stand, but like, if it wasn't for the adamantium in Logan's body, he would have died.
I don't like it here. It's dark and lonely.
You don't have to be afraid. Better?
Cyclops and Storm. I don't know if Cyclops is going to be in the game. I would like to see Cyclops. But I feel like we need to see Storm first. Or Mystique first. And then probably Cyclops and then Nightcrawler.
Kata! How did you get here?
It wasn't easy.
You shouldn't have followed us.
Papa, don't!
Stay back, Kata. This is the only way to keep you safe.
She will be safe. I promise, Bode. But listen to me.
I think Wolverine
It's
feel
over.
like Last of Us and Red Dead Redemption.
Lay down your weapons.
I think it should be like Last
This
of Us
planet
if
will
they're
be a
gonna,
haven for
because like there's
those
just
hunted
something
by the
about
Empire,
Logan playing, or there's something about
including
Logan.
Kata
There's something about Wolverine's.
and
Well,
you.
there's something about Wolverine's
But
gameplay
you have
being
to
just like
surrender.
Joel's for some reason.
Now.
Go outside, Kata.
Listen to them.
But if they introduce X-23, I want her gameplay to be similar to Ellie's in a way.
I will decide what's best for my family.
You won't yield. You will break.
Learn to fight.
Distract him. I will strike from the shadows.
Another sim.
Should have stayed away. It's over, Kestis! What you got, Kestis?
Quick, help.
Nope. Nope. Okay, no, Rain got me. You got me. You got me. You got me.
Not a chance.
Oh, he got me again.
Hurry. Sim BD. Help me, BD.
But it's okay. We know you went to the dark side. It's all good. But you're not Star Killer. Hold on, I'm locked. Dang. Hold up. What reason was there to punch? That should have been a parry and that should have been a dodge. Alright.
Night Sister.
Well, yeah, what I've seen is kind of a back and forth with, because sometimes there's no blood and then sometimes there's like gallons of blood. I mean, Wolverine is supposed to be like that. I mean,
Let's do this. Come on. I know your moves.
Distract him! I will strike from the shadows.
yo, so Tagler, what's going on? Did you hear about the state of play? We're finally getting one. And yeah, we're gonna be watching a lot of videos today too.
Got a trick for you.
I gotta time that. And yes, I'm caught up to Demon Slayer.
What you got, Captain?
I caught up the Demon Slayer last night. I finally caught up to it.
I need help.
What was that episode? I think Demon Slayer is at least one of the only episode 3. Yeah, episode 3. Yeah. Let's say that episode is goated. I just want episode 4. It's basically a training arc. Okay, I was wondering because I was like, either this is a training arc or last time I remember they killed Muzan, or at least they're about to kill Muzan.
You were always weak. It is them.
Dodge to the right. Bro.
It's over.
He's so close to dying. I'm gonna have to start using my blaster stance again more. I should have went to blaster stance just to cheese him. It's called the Hostile Training Arc for a reason. Oh yeah, I know it's called the Hostile Training Arc, but I was like, eh. At least I know what I should have done in the fight, though. I should have swapped over to gun stance.
Distract him! I will strike from the shadows.
okay. It says trading in it. I'm just waiting for one of my favorite characters to be animated right now. Good thing right now I'm watching Kaiju No 8 early. Whoa! I'm sorry, when does Bo know how to do that? He just randomly just teleported behind me.
You should have stayed out of this.
Distract him. I will strike from the shadows.
This man jumped behind me and decided to hit me with a freaking jump attack.
Got a trick for you. Stay away from Kata. BD, Stim here. Hey, BD. Disappointing.
Babe, gun stands for the end. So I can just cheese him.
Now, BD.
Bah! I want to cheese this boss. I want to cheese him. Come here, Bo, you're being cheesed. He will be cheesed, chat. He will be. I cheesed him for 2 straight freaking rounds. I'm a genius. Especially since, you know, I played every single game on hardest difficulty. You're messing with the hard difficulty, go. There can only be one Sith. But why you gotta hit BD1 like that though?
Come on, buddy.
shadows.
Hurry!
Focus, well.
I know your moves.
I was so close and not I got distracted. I got distracted, Chad. I'm sorry. Give me to that final phase.
Trick for you. It's my hope now.
Give me to that final phase. I got a block. Terry, dead.
Run while you can. What you got, Captain? Stay away from Kata. Disappointing.
Bode.
It's over.
This man keeps on getting me, bro. And I'm dead in like 2 shots.
Buddy, help.
I'm dead in 2 shots. I'm dead in probably like 2 shots here.
I need one.
This is the one thing that I really don't understand. I got locked off at the last second. I just can't use my freaking blaster stand. I lost focus.
Let's do this. Ready?
Distract them! I will strike from the shadows.
Learn to fight.
Oh, great, controller's low.
Behind us, Sim. Now. Learn to fight. Hurt. That's close enough.
Oh.
Hey, BD? Let's do this. Hey, bud, Sim. My family.
Yes! 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 Okay, okay, okay. Ugh.
Don't put this on your daughter.
Bode, we know what it's like to grow up alone.
Please, listen to them, Papa.
All right.
Okay, that's two close calls. First was the Dagon fight. First was the final Dagon fight.
I'm sorry, God. I tried.
No, Papa!
Stay back!
Told y'all I'm gonna go to hard playthroughs. Told y'all. The thing was, is like I wanted to save my blaster stance for the last, the last phase when he's low, because I know he's just gonna sit there and spam wave.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks.
Good. We should speak. I was not much older than you when I lost my family. For many years I carried this pain. I did not want to feel better.
Why?
I thought if I let go of the pain, I would be letting go of the people I loved. But I was wrong. And one day, I met someone who also lost his family. Together we found another way to survive.
Make sure y'all like the
pain is
stream.
yours. It is part of you.
When my mother died, it changed Papa. And me too, I guess.
Yes. But it does not have to define you. And you must not let it consume you.
He was like, yo, Jay, what's good? I love the Star Wars. I love the Star Wars game. My level was low. My level was low so far for the event for State of Play tomorrow. I'm not expecting much personally. I mean, that's the thing. That's the reason why I'm going into like, and yes, I'm gonna say yes. I'm going into the State of Play a little bit low. I'm going with like expectations low, but I do think that seeing as that the State of Play is 30 minutes plus, so like we're talking like 30 minutes to an hour, and they have 14 titles from PlayStation Studios, there's a chance that Spider-Man 2 might slip up in there. Because they did it last year for State of Play when they randomly surprised us with an extended look. It surprised us with 2 trailers, so they might show up. There's a chance they might make an appearance. Ghost of Tsushima 2 will be there, I'm hoping. Because if we don't see Ghost of Tsushima 2, then we might see it at the showcase. Don't worry about it. Who knows if they scrapped it from the project? I don't think they scrapped it.
Saved my life on Brock. You let me walk my own path.
So Miles Iron Spider suit
I
and the
needed
sensational suit. I don't know if we're gonna get sensational. I would like to see sensational. Or the Spider
Tell me
Carnage.
what it truly means to be a Jedi.
If you're wrong about your predictions, then I'll admit that I was wrong. There's been times where I've been wrong before.
We will continue your legacy, Seer. We will build something that can outlast the Empire. I promise you that. I promise. But I'm scared. I almost lost myself. I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready for what comes next.
I'm sorry. Y'all there go so well with this theme, bro. If we don't get anything for Spider-Man 2, then we're gonna have to get something at Summer Game Fest. Because PlayStation is gonna be there.
Guide her through the darkness.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what it is. Here's the thing. I'm not even gonna lie whenever I say this. I don't know what is it about that cutscene that makes me think that the lightsaber is just gonna that makes me think that Seer's lightsaber is just gonna move. I don't know what about that scares me. For some odd reason, it's like getting to Batman be Superman. And Insomniac at Summer Game Fest, or is that just your guess? I'm not gonna say that it's a guess. I'm gonna say the chances of Insom being there are like insanely low. But it would be it would be surprising if they are there, because whenever Summer Game Fest was last year, it caught me off guard that they were even there.
Yeah, I guess it is. Still got a lot of work ahead of us.
It will take time to contact.
Because I predicted the release date like a couple of months, like last year. Like I predict, like last year, whenever I flat out said the release date was gonna be October 20th or something like that. I didn't even say it, but like I had a feeling it was gonna be October 20th. And I said that like back in January last year. and Insomniac being there at Summer Game Fest just randomly surprised me.
Should we give it a shot?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Ah, that's the spirit. Oh, that's great. Come on, I'll bet you're hungry. I'll make you something to eat. Did you ever have a scaz stick?
Yeah, I'm on low HP whenever I be thinking. Every time you say game fetches a bunch of phone games, nah. Summer Game Fest actually delivered last year. All right, anybody have multiverses? We're gonna play some multiverses. We're not ending the stream just yet. And I do want to check out Sadat the Gamer's video too. Let there be carnage. Now let's stop. Yo, Stejin, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're gonna be checking out. All right, so let's go ahead and watch Sadat's video real quick. I'm sorry, before I even say anything about Sadat's video, I'm sorry. This is fire. I'm sorry. This is just so good. I'm sorry, chat. I need the pause before I say anything. I need 19 inches of carnage. I need those 19 inches of carnage. We're gonna check out Sadat's video. I don't know if anybody has seen Sadat's video yet. Let's watch Sadat's video. Yeah, so it's good.
And it is a state of play, and all the Spider-Man 2 fans just webbed all over themselves. What did you do, Rack Nation? I'm back with Super News, bringing you the latest superhero news in 5 minutes or less, because I respect your time if you subscribe. So if this information was valuable, hit the like button so it will reach more people, but if it wasn't for you, change it to a dislike. For the second time since 2022, it looks like Sony will once again skip the biggest event in gaming since the death of E3. After months of speculation and reports from leakers, the big day is finally upon us. For a few important reasons, this could still be one of the most exciting state of plays in recent memory. But first, the official announcement. As is tradition, Sony dropped the news in a tweet, which was, of course, accompanied by a blog giving an overview of the event, as well as what time the digital showcase will go live. Sony likes to keep the lineup of games for their...
By the way, chat, to let you guys know, I am going to be streaming at, okay, so I don't know what time it starts, you guys, but I'm going to be streaming at around, like, I'm going to be streaming, like, 10 minutes before, so, like, but yeah, we're going to be talking about predictions, hopping into the multiverses since we beat Jedi Survivor, so we're going to be hopping into multiverses, too. And 19 inches is something pause, but hey, it is what it is. That is true.
Their events a surprise for the most part, but don't worry, I've got a list of some games you can expect to see revealed, and it's going to be pretty epic, and not just because they want to impress all the ponies out there. Sales data was revealed recently showing that even though Xbox has been getting stepped on like an Amaranth supporter when it comes to console sales, those impressive numbers still fail to top the PS.
still not gonna lie though, Amaranth is kind of bad though. Nah, I'm joking.
PS4, as well as Sony's own projections, and will continue to trend downward due in part to a lack of major first-party releases. This was a complaint from fans at the last PlayStation Showcase, and it is something Sony will look to address now that they revealed their new leadership to replace Jim Ryan. So the one game you're guaranteed to see is Concord, the next multiplayer live service offering from PlayStation. And if you're rolling your eyes, remember that fans weren't too impressed back when Sony showed off another multiplayer shooter by the name of Helldivers 2, and we know how that one turned out. So doubt at your own risk. Several remakes will also be looking to build
I don't know, I said Amber, I said Amaranth.
with fans, including Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. Remakes, for the most part, have done really well, so expect Sony to start pushing these heavily, starting with the showcase. Bungie, of course, will need to make an appearance to justify Sony's large investment. Not only is the final shape coming, but Bungie also has a new IP called Marathon that they badly need fans to care about. Initial playtests came back with a less than ideal response, so we'll see if Bungie will come through with a better presentation than last year. Speaking of last year, I'm personally looking forward to the return of Phantom Blade Zero, the martial arts game.
I don't know about this. I haven't seen, who here has seen gameplay for that? For 3 hours, 6 minutes, nice. Alright, so who here can't wait to see Phantom Blade Zero? I don't know about Phantom Blade Zero yet. If y'all know, I've already had some issues with Stellar Blade. I don't think
Game that nearly stole the show from Insomniac at last year's showcase. The developers have promised a playable demo in
Stellar Blade, wait, not Stellar Blade, Phantom Blade. Just imagine Ghost of Tsushima, and just imagine Ghost of Tsushima with mixed in with probably Dark Souls.
In addition to a tie-in anime, so I expect we'll likely be getting our hands on that game by the end of the broadcast. Speaking of Insomniac, all eyes will be on them, and for good reason. They've dominated the last several showcases, and I don't expect that to change this time around either. Insomniac has potentially 2 new games it could show off, as well as an update to last year's. Unfortunately, thanks to the cyber attack, we know a lot of work was done on Marvel's Wolverine, so all the more reason to be defiant and give fans a confidence boost by showing a new trailer, even if the game likely won't be releasing until 2026.
Okay, so for this, I'm not even gonna lie with this. I don't really want to see Wolverine. Yeah, it may sound crazy. It's a wild take. I don't want to see Wolverine here. I don't. I want to see Wolverine at a showcase. I don't want to see, well, it's possible, but I really don't want to see Wolverine here.
Another game Insomniac reportedly has in the pipeline is their second spin-off game after Miles Morales, Marvel's Venom. Fans have been asking for this game for years, and after teases from Insomniac around the launch of Spider-Man 2, it appears the game is actually in development, as reported by Jeff Grubb. Again though, this will likely be a game you won't be getting your hands on for several years. But for everyone who wants to play now, that's what we have Spider-Man 2 for, and Insomniac is expected to finally reveal the game's first story DLC. Spider-Man PS4 introduced 3 DLC under the City That Never Sleeps banner, which featured some extra Black Cat fan service before.
Yeah, like save Wolverine for December this year before the Game Awards? Probably. Watch all these YouTube predictions. Watch all these YouTube predictions be incorrect. I don't know. Sadat had a pretty cool track record of being right. I don't know. So Sadat had a pretty good like track record for that because he was right about seeing the Blade game at the Game Awards, and I would say my prediction, well, especially with the State of Play, that if y'all know what happened at last year's State of Play, that Spider-Man 2 stuff came up out of nowhere. That was random. I don't know. Because, like, last year, it seems like I predicted a lot of stuff. I'm going to try to predict what I think we're going to see. I want to see Ghost of Sushi. I want to at least see the first DLC, hopefully. Unless Insomniac's going to do their own thing.
Before focusing on Yuri Watanabe's transformation from police officer to dangerous vigilante. Spider-Man 2 is reportedly set to follow the same pattern by continuing Yuri's journey to bring down criminals by any means necessary, with her current target being Cletus Cassidy, who managed.
By the way, question, chat. Let me know what y'all predictions might be, because like I want to know, like, does anybody else have any predictions? I got Ghost in the back pipeline. I want a wild card, but like the predictions that I usually, but I feel like Sadat could be right about everything because he was right about Blade. I was right about the release date. I want to see something else. Yeah, in that photo he had, I hope that's Carnage. Carnage was I don't know.
To escape at the end of the Flame side quest with a jar full of symbiote, which will, of course, lead to him becoming Carnage. The New Game Plus update also briefly leaked the introduction of
after recent rumors being correct. I don't know. I feel like with all the rumors being correct that we're supposed to have a showcase set up in May, the showcase rumor was completely wrong. I have a feeling that the state of play thing that caught me by left field. And yes, I have 2 videos that I'm making right now.
New villain, Beetle, and that will likely be the DLC coming before Carnage. Several other plans for Spider-Man 2 were revealed in the hack, in addition to the canceled multiplayer game, The Great Web. And I would rather that be a surprise.
Which I'm still so... I'm still on this. We could have had so much fun in this game. We could have had so much fun in Great Web. I'm sorry. It would have been so fun. But, Helldivers 2 DLC? We might get Helldivers 2 DLC. Great Web could have been great. Like, the amount of... here's the thing with Great Web. We could have been tossing... We could have been tossing people back and forth.
And I would rather that be a surprise, especially if Insomniac has made some changes. The one surprise I'm definitely expecting though is Ghost of Tsushima 2. My favorite game of all time just launched its highly anticipated PC port, and it's only fitting for Sucker Punch to reveal the sequel that we know they are definitely working on. With the next Last of Us game likely not releasing until the PS6, Sony needs
that hurts. No, I'm joking, it really doesn't hurt. Just integrate the multiplayer part of Spider-Man, the Great Web, and put it into Spider-Man 2, but Insomniac make it to where you don't need PlayStation Plus the way they're friends. That is true. Considering the game, me, yes. We'll literally just juggle with the air, and how would we, at the same time, it's literally, at the same height as literally Avengers Tower, that would be insane. Sadat has unrealistic expectations if he said Great Web, if he said Great Web should be a surprise, which it was canceled. Yeah, it was canceled.
Another first-party studio to help sell consoles besides Insomniac, and Sucker Punch is perfect for the job. But realistically, it's all about the superhero games. They've been moving a lot of PlayStations, and fortunately for us fans, there are an insane amount releasing this year and in the future. Click the video on screen to learn more. The 2024
I'm sorry, I need to use this image for something. I feel like this is a crazy cool image of Carnage, but hey. Multiverses is downloaded. Nice. We're not stopping the stream just yet. We're not stopping the stream just yet. Hold on. And, you. I was trying to play Multiverses. Yeah, I have well, I downloaded it yesterday. Like, I downloaded it yesterday on stream. I just never got a chance to like full on play it. That, and on top of that, I want to play. And on top of that, I really don't know who I want to play. How good is Batman in this game?
Prepare yourself.
Oh yeah, I forgot I'm on Shaggy. Ron's probably my favorite character. He's alive.
Wait, man. I wish the gang was around to see me be
Alright, I
over.
turned on one. I'm sorry, there's one that okay, yep. Batman difficulty medium. Oh wow. Hold up, how much for Batman? First of all, I want Tooniverse because he looks fire. Oh, how much for Batman? 3K. All right, who's on? Yes, can you invite me?
What's up, Doc?
Getting right, not gonna lie. The only downside though is like I don't have my I don't have a chat link, so I'm gonna have to join lobby.
Let Operation Rabbit begin.
Actually, hold on a second. Actually, I might hold up. I think I know a way, but I don't know. I'm gonna have like 3 or 4 mics plugged in. I couldn't find the other mic. I couldn't find the other mic, so let's just load up a game. I'm not even gonna lie, this is my first time playing Bugs.
Prepare yourselves.
Scum like this never lasts long.
You'll get a kick out of this one.
Dang, I forgot I have to taunt him.
Those infernal gadgets.
That was pretty good. Guess I better step it up.
On target.
Ah, the leg!
Match point. Blue team. Where does that Earthman get those lovely toys?
Hold on a minute, I wonder.
Back bomb armed.
Victory!
Brave enough to face me in the shadows.
Looks like somebody is a sore loser.
Okay, yeah, Bugs is a little bit too OP. Yeah, Bugs is a little bit too OP. Wait, did you go to lobby? Oh yeah, you went to lobby.
What's a rabbit gotta do to get some carrots around here?
Oh wait, people want the gameplay at State of Play. Yo, Gab, what's good? We're returning to DLC for Carnage. We need it. I want to see Miles fight him.
Prepare yourselves.
I want to see Miles fight Carnage. I want to see this Iron Spider.
Scum like this never lasts long.
Oh! Nope. I'm fighting a... Oh, I got a bug. trying to go for down triangle.
All aboard. I'll take a whack at it. You'll regret that. Pilot to bombardier. Okay, Doug. You got me fair and square. Hey, Mac! Alley-oop.
Match point. Blue team.
That's gonna hoist in the morning.
Victory.
Use Jason? I don't have Jason yet.
A performance.
I'm not gonna lie. Bugs is so fun to play. Hey, Darren Fire Super Mouse, bro. At least like 5 or 6 people in Sadat's chat saw that and they went crazy for it. You hear it? Not gonna lie. I know the thing is like, here's the thing. Here's the thing with playing fighting games and stuff like that, especially multiverses. Oh my god, Jason. But like when it comes to fighting games and stuff like that,
Prepare yourself.
I don't know if you know what Project Monday. I don't even know if you know what Project Monday is. Like the old Smash game. It's like the original Super Smash Brothers.
My stars! I've always wanted to team up with Batman. Hey, Mac! Whoop.
Got my pocket.
Out the way.
Prepare to feel the sting of explosion.
Okay, yep.
Take this, you
Never got R2 to throw.
Don't you have a bat thing of your own? Wow, that was dark. You will pay. Both metaphorically and the saucer repair bell. You can tell they're bombs by the cute little fuses.
Dang, this is crazy. We're about to use our bots though.
Prepare to get fluffy. Firing bombs. Match point. Blue team. Oh, that was nasty beans, dude. Do you feel gentle pull? Victory!
Get yourself a muzzle.
Next.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really tempted to go into online, but I don't want to go into online just yet. I don't want to go into online just yet. I'm tempted to. I don't know if it is. I think it's custom. Hold up. Hold up. Oh no, yeah, it does have online. At least hold up. Let me see. Cause like I don't know if it's online or if it's not. Cause like I think so. I think it's gonna be online. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, it's definitely online. Yeah, it's online. Yeah, you have crossplay. Yeah, it's on. Hold up, wait. Oh, okay. So you have custom. Hold up. Let's actually see what's custom way. You do have customs where you can actually have where you can actually have 3. Like if you go to game mode, like okay, so they do have online, but they only have ranked, and ranked's not even allowed yet. They have normal and they have other. They have training, custom. Let's try custom. Do we do custom? Yeah, try to see if you can set it to a custom so we can buy. Well, yes. Let's see if custom works. Oh, I have to, oh wow, I forgot I have to add. Let's try doing custom. Oh, and by the way, chat, that reminds me, we also gotta check out Joe Raptor stuff right after this. I'm gonna be playing a lot of multiverses. Except for tomorrow, since we do have like the state of play. I'm hoping for something. But yeah, Cap, it was crazy. Like as soon as I bring up Vio's fighting Carnage, what map do you want? It doesn't matter. Like which one? Wait, does the custom? Okay, yeah, it works. Okay. All right, so we do have custom. All right, let's see if we can invite Will. Oh, forgot to invite. Oh, I don't have my mic in. Ignore that. I don't have my mic in. Okay. I can't invite. Okay. Invite. All right, you're gonna have to invite him. PlayStation being buggy right now. I don't have my mic. I don't have my PlayStation mic plugged in. I'm trying to see. I know that Giraptor probably loaded. Okay, this may seem really crazy. Anybody else find it odd? I'm sorry if this is gonna sound really weird. I'm sorry if this is gonna sound really weird, but has anyone noticed this? Like, I'm going through YouTube. Has anyone noticed that every single, and I'm pretty sure this probably happened before. Has anyone else noticed that Raptor's banner changes every single time for the new assassin? I don't know if this is just random or if it's, I just started noticing this because like his banner wasn't like this a couple days ago. Wait, so wait, hold on. So hold on. Hold on a second. Wait, okay, so it says you can play free for all, but it has to be a 4-player. All right, all right. So we're gonna have to add like a bot. Let's just add Tom and Jerry. I'm trying to remove one of them. It's possible that you can. Made you party leader. I made you party leader. I invite someone else. Never mind. Invite someone. Oh, and by the way, just in case you guys missed it, oh my gosh, that Logan fan movie. Oh my god. Okay, got you. Let me make you party leader. Dang, so many people are trying to make power scaling videos. I don't want to make another power scale. Hold on. I don't know what happened. Now you're good. Cause I'm not gonna lie, if we can't get it over to, I can figure out. Well, I can see if I can get someone to see how they did. Actually, hold on. Actually, maybe I can. Hold on. Maybe I can. Hold on a second. Ah, damn, he's not on. Fuck. Okay. Might have to add about. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. I set this one to hard. I forgot. I set Tom and Jerry to hard. Oh, and by the way, chat, I forgot to tell you guys this too. So, I think right after this is gonna be my last. I think this is gonna be like, right after the stream, I'm gonna make the state of play video prediction and the whole entire Miles Norman connection. So, like, let's see. All right, let's go. I don't want to select the map. Because like, I really do want to make those videos, especially for the 19 Inches of Carnage. Pause.
Prepare yourself.
Oh,
Say, do you get good Wi-Fi in that tower? All aboard?
Oh no, I forgot. I'm fighting a Finn.
Are you really powerful or just really lucky? Let's find out!
I forgot I'm fighting a Finn.
All aboard? Ain't that a kick in the head?
Not this time. Match point. Blue team.
I forgot I was fighting a Finn.
You know I had to do it to him.
Play again?
I forgot that I was fighting a Finn. I forgot that I was fighting a Finn. Hold up. And yes, I'm gonna be playing more of this actually, because I really like it. I'm gonna go ahead and see. Hold up. I wanna see what Jor posted. But I do want to see this one video that that I actually think is kind of cool. Dang, everybody is just stay on play, stay on play, stay on play. Oh yeah, we gotta check out the Homelander first. Yo, Chaos, what's good? We finally get the state of play. But I do want to check this out though. We finally get that state of play.
You have chosen war with a god. No, you have.
I'm sorry, his voice still doesn't hit the same. But it's close. Homelander!
Fight.
That'll get ratings.
You are the most insecure, most selfish.
Sticks and stones, Katana.
I can tell you right now, this is gonna be a pain in online. Omni-Man was already annoying.
Everyone has a freezing point.
Take your best shot, Frosty.
By the way, fun fact. By the way, if you guys haven't noticed, his fatality is way worse. I checked out Logan, the Wolf movie on YouTube. Great fan film, easily 10 out of 10. It is a great 10 out of 10. It is a 10 out of 10. It is a 10 out of 10. It's easily a 10 out of 10. Because, the way that the combat was a little... That caught me off guard whenever he, sliced the dude's half his face off. That caught me off guard whenever he flat out sliced someone's face off. I was like, oh! His fatality's worse though. Y'all think that this worse? They took a fatality straight from the boys.
Finish him.
Ready. If y'all have not seen The Boys Season 1, y'all know where that's coming from. And I think I know this one is from, there's like a scene where like, and I think I know this one. This is from like a scene where he gets mad and lasers a crowd. I think it's from Season 2. Because like the way his face is looking, it's like he flat out lasered out the whole crowd. Wonder how these YouTubers will react to their predictions are wrong, like the recent GTA 6 rumors or Jeff Grubb. Never seen The Boys. I know he's a dick. I mean, The Boys is a great show. It's a great show. I mean, if you really like powers and, you know, heroes being taken to sus way, if you like heroes being taken to wild ways. Don't get me started on, oh my gosh. I can't really spoil it for you because, like, it's gonna kind of ruin the show. But, like, it would ruin the show. It would, I'm not gonna lie, it would ruin the show in general. But, like, first of all, thank God we're getting season 5. The show is actually really good. I love the show. Basically, how can I put this? Basically, imagine, like, all your favorite superheroes and just take them and just, okay, basically, it's kind of hard to put this. Just imagine if DC and, okay, Homelander is basically, just imagine Superman. Just imagine Superman and Captain America, but evil. Are you using Opera GX? Yes. Like, just imagine, like, all of that, and pretty much all the villains are pretty much all the characters in here are basically, there's only, like, well, Butcher, there's a character, his name is Butcher, if you haven't heard of Butcher. Yeah. He's basically a parody of, I want to say Batman and Punisher, but mostly Punisher. But I would skip past only, like, one episode. I forgot what episode that was. I've seen this trailer already, and let's just say that it is brutal. Let's say it's brutal. I only have, like, one complaint about this. Oh, wow, maybe I didn't watch this. Maybe I started watching it, but I didn't watch all three. But maybe I didn't watch it all the way through. Whoa! Maybe I didn't watch it all the way through. Okay, yeah, maybe I didn't. Alright, let's check this out real quick. Maybe I started watching this trailer and I didn't really, okay.
I look back at my life, and all I see are the messes I made. And I ain't got time to fix it. I can do one thing right with the time I got left. I can't do it alone.
Oh, but yeah, you do have a point though. Homelander is a piece of shit in this. But I will say though, my favorite character is Kimiko. So
this country is corrupt beyond repair. So we gotta save it. It's not gonna be easy. We'll have to do some terrible things. For the greater good. You'll no longer be beloved celebrities. You will be wrathful gods.
Or like, if you don't want to watch The Boys, you can probably watch Gen V if you want to watch Gen V to see how it connects. Because like, there's a show called Gen V that's literally a completely different show from The Boys, but it's the same. So like, if you want to watch Gen V, Insane Powers in Gen V too.
Show me a little wrath.
That doesn't sound good, Ashley.
Okay, I have a question. Okay, I don't know if anybody has seen Gen V, but like, question. I know these two, I don't know if you guys have seen Gen V at all, but like, what are Luke and Kate doing here? Because like, I think, because like, let's be like, do they connect? Because like, I know that Gen V and The Boys connect. I know that Gen V connects to The Boys, but like, what are they? Wait a minute. Pull up to any of that. Homelander came and picked them up. Hold up. Does she have her arm back? Hold up, does Kate have her arm back? Oh yeah, I know it connects to the boys. I've seen it. I know it connects. But like, my question is like, does she have her arm back? Because like, Marie blew up her arm. Gen V is basically X-Men, but Gen V is basically X-Men, but more violent. Apparently, Gen V is really violent. Gen V is way worse. I would say the amount of stuff in Gen V compared to the boys, I would say the boys has it, but like after seeing what I saw in Gen V, I think nothing can top what I saw in Gen V. I feel bad for what's his name? I mean, the main character is a bloodbender. For Gen V, the main character is a bloodbender. But like, what are they? Maybe a prosthetic armor. I remember that some suits have crazy regen. That is true. But I think the only one that we saw that with was probably with Kimiko, though.
Sound good, Ashley.
Oh, yeah, no shit, Ashley.
Sorry, Ashley.
The whole world is about to burn. We need someone like you, Billy, before the soups start rounding us up and dumping us off in camps.
I have found the answer to all our prayers. A virus that kills soups.
This is insane and desperate, even for you.
Well, insanely desperate's where we are, don't you think, love?
Let's go. Chop chop, motherfuckers.
I'm sorry, and this may sound crazy. Yes, MM looks so weird without his beard. I'm sorry. He just looks weird.
This is a biblical war.
Like
good
noir.
versus evil. I'm declaring hunting season on Starlighters.
I know that, okay, so I know that this is Firecracker. I got spoiled for this. I know that this is Firecracker.
Declaring hunting season on Starlighters.
Marie's a better protagonist than Huey. I like Huey more, though. Yeah. And on top of that, I really do think that Huey and Marie might meet up. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Wait. Hold on a minute. Is that an indestructible chicken?
I can't believe this is fucking.
I mean, do you think that Marie is a better protagonist than Huey? I like Huey, but I also like Marie because she's like Newman. But I do like Huey though. It's kind of hard for me to decide who I like. I like both of them, but like I like Marie more just because of the fact that she can bloodbend. But I do think that I still like Huey more because like I know what happens in this season because I got spoiled and the comics kind of ruined it for me because I know who he kills.
What's happening to me again?
And I'm sorry, no one cannot tell me this. I'm sorry if this is gonna sound crazy. Kimiko is the best character on the show aside from Huey.
Look, we've all done bad shit. What's insane is that our solution to every problem is murder. Violence isn't brave.
Violence is power.
That's the spirit, champ.
Who wants a creamy, delicious milkshake?
If we're ever gonna win against monsters, we need to start acting human.
I'm sorry, a super bear. So we're doing a super bear.
You're all fucking welcome.
Let's see if it's got copyright strike. Hold on a second. Let's see if I got a copy strike. No, okay, no strikes. Bulletproof chicken and flying ghosts and Steve's. I'm sorry, I have to take a chance. The last time I showed something, I almost got copyrighted twice. You'd be surprised. This is the first time I reacted to the boys on stream. Well, I think the last time I did that, it almost copyright. I almost got copyright because it dropped probably like a day ago. Well, at least the trailer for 3. Well, I want to say the teaser dropped like. Well, I want to say it was Gen V because the teaser dropped probably like a couple days ago, like right after. But like, I do think though, like this season's gonna be probably like the best season. I would say right now, like my favorite seasons for the boys would have to be Homeland. Well, not why I say Homeland. It would have to be between that, or it would have to be season 1. Wait, scratch that. I take that back because I really do like season 2. I want to say season 2 had the better fights than season 1. Yeah, season 2 definitely had better fights. All right, but back to this whole entire. Oh yeah. Yeah, we said we gotta get back to the whole entire Venom stuff.
Hey, welcome back.
Let's talk about Venom 3 for a sec, and then after that, we're gonna talk about the state of play. When are we collabing with Rift again? It's gonna be Friday. Yeah, the TV show's way better. I collab with Rift every Friday.
Reaction. Sound to you. So that's where this information is coming from. A fan who wants to remain nameless, because you do get paid on those survey apps, so he doesn't want to lose his spot, saw that he was reading the plot synopsis for Venom 3 and was like, oh, I gotta send this to 3C. Thank you. And last disclaimer before I go into reading this plot bit by
I'm drinking
bit,
water right now.
remember, this is still the Sony change everything last minute universe. This is probably the heaviest Spider-Man has tied into the universe, but we have seen before, they tease Spider-Man being part of a movie only to remove him.
Actually, you want to know what's odd? They never did anything with the Vulture other than make him get the TASM 2 Vulture costume.
Last minute. They did it with Morbius and all the references to Spider-Man disappearing in his universe, not in the film. Madam Web was supposed to be another movie connected into the Venom universe. We even got concept art of a deleted scene showing the villain fighting Tom Holland's Spider-Man, and that was going to be a bigger plot point with him going after Emma Roberts' character, Peter's mom, but all of that basically got removed from the movie once it started being made and it became its own universe thing. All right, but enough yapping.
I still can't get over Madam Web. I'm sorry. I still think that I'm still gonna say this. Ezekiel could have worked as Wolf Spider. You could have an evil version of Peter Parker going after that Peter Parker. Like, I'm still gonna say that Ezekiel could have worked. Hold on a minute. Let me actually not. Do you disagree? Do you be having any disagreements with people on the call? Yes. Yes, it's just for the fact that we haven't had one disagreement, because most of the disagreements that we usually get are coming from the gameplay or coming from people that think that gameplay counts in the narrative or counts in like gameplay. Well, people will say that gameplay counts in their whole entire idea of what was going on. Disagreement chat on VC Friday, got you. And on top of that, certain people really don't like the idea or something about the idea of I'm trying to think. People still are trying to figure out how Eddie would have worked, and I've only heard like one way Eddie could have worked, but that's still character assassination. Because the thing is, like, with that would be character. Here's the thing with the whole entire character assassination thing. People will say that Miles fighting Venom is character assassination. I don't think that's character assassination. There's a difference between Miles fighting Venom if they are fully synced. Miles is fighting pure Venom. Like, Harry's not there. So people will try to use that to make an excuse or not understanding the character. I understand they wanted to do their own. They want to do their own take on it. They want to do their own take on it. He just had weird motivations. I understand that. I just can't wait to see what people are gonna say about the Carnage DLC though, and about that not being accurate. But it's actually comic.
Let's go into reading this bit by bit. It's pretty lengthy, so I'm going to read you chunks, dive into it, then go back into it. Starting off here, it says, the third installment in the Venom franchise from Sony Spider-Verse, centering on the popular anti-hero in this upcoming action.
Oh, and by the way, we're going to continue this. And on top of that, another thing too is like the only way that, and this is like going to be sounding really crazy, they can complain about comic accuracy, or they can also, we watched this yesterday, we didn't watch the full thing though, but my mic's broken, also my camera, you're all good. But like another thing that is another thing that they want to bring up is they think that Peter is going to die in the third game since Miles is the main, and I'm like, and since they ran out of villains, they can't use any more villains. I'm like, they have more villains that they could use. Like they could still use Shocker. Just make it Montana from Spectacular Spider-Man, and just give him new gauntlets.
Film, the alien symbiote Venom learns through his multiverse hive mind that Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, is destined to kill him and his human host, the journalist Eddie Brock. So Venom persuades Eddie to hunt down Peter in their own universe to change their future, a task which is complicated by the fact that at this point, Peter is just a 10-year-old. But after locating the child, kidnapping him, before ultimately killing him, Eddie begins to have second thoughts, especially after Venom exposes the young Peter to normal spiders, and after a severe allergic reaction, Eddie needs to take Peter to the hospital pretending to be his father.
How does that work?
Already, let's just pause right there on the plot synopsis.
How does that work? Peter Parker allergic to spiders. I am confused. So we're getting a Peter Parker that's allergic to spiders. Okay.
No! It had been rumored for a very long time that this was going to be the main plot of Venom 3, and I thought somebody pulled this out of their butt, and no way that's actually what.
I hope Insomniac's ready for angry fans. For angry fans, if they still decide sending off Peter, is probably because Peter would have 3 games and throw Miles in the first game, so it might congest the plot or something. Miles already existed in the game, so they would be upset at it. Yeah, I can see why they would be upset at it, but since I saw that thing yesterday, I didn't even know. Norman knows about Miles, so there is a connection. Sony doesn't know what to do. Yeah, Sony doesn't know what to do. To use any villains, just take up a new persona. Take up a new persona would died, have his granddaughter. His granddaughter take up the role of Scorpion. Do some random army dude Rhino died, and just put and just put another version in this. I don't know how that would work though, because like for that to work, we need to have another version of Rhino. Wait a minute. Wait. Wasn't there a different Rhino in Spectacular, or am I just stupid? Because you had Sandman the same. You had Shocker swapped out for Schultz. You had Shocker swapped out for Montana, and you also had the Enforcers. Okay, yeah.
What they're gonna do, but it looks like that's what they decided on. Is Venom is finally going to meet up with Spider-Man, have a face-off, but Spider-Man is gonna be 10 years old and not even have his powers. Leave it.
They could do another thing. Honestly, they could do something crazy with this. And I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna say this even though I know for a fact that it's gonna probably ruin a lot of people. I want to see something similar to No Way Home for Miles fighting Ock. I want to see something similar. I want to see some No Way Home type stuff for Doc Ock and Miles. I think that would be cool to see. Because like Doc Ock could be, because like let's say if Doc Ock figures out, he's gonna be like, oh, so Peter has another Spider-Man. So Peter's been training this Spider-Man, and he's gonna be like, okay, so let me go ahead and fight this one. So he's like, okay, let me go ahead and fight this Spider-Man. So he decides to go fight Miles, and after that, Ock's gonna be very surprised that this one, he's gonna be like, okay, and after he's gonna be like, he's gonna find out that Miles has powers through fighting him, and he's gonna go back to normal. He's gonna be like, how come you didn't tell me that this Spider-Man has bioelectricity and invisibility and blue lightning? You might be the only one asking for Miles. I don't know. I think the thing is that I like both. I feel like that could work though, because like that could work so well. And after you have Ock go back to Norman and tell him, you didn't tell me that this Spider-Man, you didn't tell me that the second Spider-Man has electricity. He's gonna be like, wait, he has electricity? And he's gonna start looking up. It's like, hold on a minute. He's gonna start to think about it. He's like, hold on a minute. There was a spider that I was working on that had camouflage and electricity. But he's gonna think it was supposed to be orange. So as far as Norman knows, he had no idea that Miles' spider was gonna give him blue venom, or was gonna give him blue venom powers. Norman only thinks that Miles has orange bioelectricity. He has no idea about the blue. He has no idea about the evolved venom powers. You talking about Spider-Man 3? Yes. See? Let me think.
Up to Sony to create some genius level movie plots, man. All this teasing and building up that maybe they.
And plus, now you could have Peter. You could have Miles going to Peter and saying, "Hey, there was this dude with 4 mechanical arms that just tried to fight me." And Peter would be like, "Okay, so yeah, it's Doc."
Would fight, something would go down. This is what we've come to. It's also so funny that they could have easily have done the Venom versus Spider-Man story still using some of these same plot points, because if Tom Hardy's Venom is using the hive mind of the multiverse symbiotes to know that in almost every version out there he dies to a Spider-Man, it's probably smart to go after your universe's Spider-Man before that happens to you. Sony could have just easily have given us a teenage Peter Parker that is maybe 2 years on the job in secrecy, or like...
Yo, Rift, welcome back.
just started out 6 months in and then have him
Yeah, I know the plot to Venom 3 is ridiculous.
fight Spider-Man and at least give us some showdown that you've been building up. It could have even been a Tom Holland variant in the Sony universe for all we care. But it looks like Sony would rather save the Venom versus Spider-Man fight in the MCU Tom Holland movies instead of, I guess, wasting that showdown in the Venom films. But okay, that's our main basis. Now let's get into who our villains are going to be. So the plot continues on, but with the symbiote increasingly unhappy with Eddie's place as his host body, Eddie soon realizes that he has more to worry about with the appearance of a powerful new symbiote known as Toxin, an offspring with the murderous Carnage who has merged with Detective Peter Mulligan before vowing to destroy all monsters, including Venom and the young Peter Parker.
See, this is a very confusing plotline. Sony at this point, nothing we can do. I don't know what they can do at this point, because like, here's the thing with this. I still feel like Andrew would have been better for this. Destroy all monsters? He becomes a monster.
And when he spawns a new group of symbiotes, including one that merges with
Very
Army
creative.
Lieutenant Patricia Robertson, portrayed by Temple, who begins a new relationship.
Spoilers! Guess who's not going to be comic accurate in this? Even though we went over this, probably, I think, I forgot what day we went over this, but I think it was probably like yesterday or probably a couple days before. But I can't wait to hear what, and yes, I'm going to say this. Yes, I'm going to say, yes, I'm going to bring up, yes, I know I shouldn't bring up a Joker video, but, you know, I'm going to bring up a Joker video. I can't wait to see his review for Venom 3. I can't wait to see his review for Venom 3 whenever he finds out that Scream isn't the usual person.
Relationship with Eddie, this new deadly alien group threatens to unleash
There's going to be a post-courtesy in, let's say, 6 years, and it would be Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, but younger. I mean, we did see Andrew's Peter whenever he was young, so whenever he was a kid, so that could work. I'm gonna call it now. Venom 3 is gonna drop, and every Venom hater is gonna flock back to Spider-Man 2 and say Venom wasn't actually bad. That is the fact. Well, Insomniac's Venom wasn't comic accurate. But I think just started a war. But I think it just started a war in chat over this. Nah, it depends. It's 50-50. Some people like the Insomniac interpretation. Some people don't like the some people like the Insomniac interpretation. It's split between 50-50 because, like, the motivations for Insomniac's Venom are there. Yes, and I understand his motivations. But like I said before, I think before you understand Venom, I feel like you have to understand Harry first before you jump to Venom.
Destruction on the entire city of San Francisco. Now, there is another.
I can't wait to see Scream be not comic accurate. I can't wait to see how many people are going to be saying Scream's not comic accurate. Scream's not comic accurate. Yeah, Eddie's girlfriend in this is going to be Scream, but it's not the actual person. I kind of read the plot leak before even clicking on the video. Turns out Patricia Robertson is going to be Scream.
On the entire city of San Francisco. Now, there is another villain that is part of this plot, but let's just pause right there. It seemed very obvious from the ending of Venom Let There Be Carnage, like they were setting up Toxin, but
Yep. Venom and Harry were after a rock. The whole time, man. Wasn't really going after Spider-Man. Well, I mean, it learned to go after the rock whenever it was on Peter, because it learned the location of the rock whenever the symbiote was on Peter. And after that, when it transferred back to Harry, it knew every location. It learned where the rock was whenever. Okay, Venom learned where the rock was whenever he was on Peter. So he knew the location of the rock because it was on Peter. So he knew where Connor's lab was. Isn't Toxin stronger than Venom and Carnage? Yes. When they release Spider-Man 2 would say okay. When they release Spider-Man 2, would say okay. Okay, story, because I know that Venom 3 would have a worse story. Let's call accurate, and I would make that game story really good. I would make that game story really good better too. I wish the entire story for Spider-Man 2 were comic accurate.
I didn't
What do you
fully
mean it's
believe
comic accurate?
he would be a villain in the next movie because I'm like, he had a pretty decent relationship with Tom Hardy's Venom. It'd be weird to see
That's why we can debate that guy and whether Peter was nerfed.
him become a total killer maniacal guy when he is
Oh, and by the way, Riff, there's one more thing about that. Yeah, that lightning is completely random, and I actually know there's a reason for why those are so random too. Weather manipulation. And the only way I can figure this out is like, have you ever watched the video on how a volcano is, on how when the volcano erupts and smoke goes up into the air and you see lightning from the clouds once the smoke goes in the air and stuff like that? Take that logic and apply that to Sandman. Take that logic and apply that to Sandman, but remove the volcano. Take like the volcanic smoke logic and move it over to Sandman, basically. Eric joined my Discord and said his friend wanted to debate. Okay, we'll do that Friday. We could have found a way for Eddie to meet Miles. That would be character assassination for Harry then, and that would be character assassination for Miles. And that would mean that Peter and Eddie, that would mean that towards the end of the third act, Peter would be like, it's Eddie. And that would be like, and Miles would be like, oh, so you want me to fight a host that has no connection to me or you after I got the black. That would be character assassination because that final fight would be like, we are Venom. We are character assassination. We just got character assassinated. Where's Peter? Peter Joker made a similar comment, but it just wouldn't work. Eddie Brock has no screen time, and it wouldn't make any sense. And plus, Eddie's good in this universe, but I can understand how they would actually that would be very interesting though, because Miles and Eddie did meet in the comics, but like Peter and Eddie are friends in this universe, so it's obviously they left on.
I don't know if that makes sense, but now this version of going after it, where he's going to use his powers to get rid of all monsters. And that includes a young Peter Parker. You gotta remember, since Toxin has a symbiote in him, he has access to the multiverse hive mind, so he also knows Peter Parker's eventually gonna become Spider-Man in their universe, thus putting a target on 10-year-old Peter Parker's back. This now leads me to ask the question, why was this movie then not called Venom Lethal Protector?
So let me get this straight. So you're gonna call it Venom Lethal Protector. Hold up. This doesn't make any sense. How are we gonna call it Venom Lethal Protector, right? But you're gonna have Peter as a.
Because that
I'm not even gonna ask how that will work.
Clearly, what they're setting up here, Venom is gonna want to go from killing 10-year-old Peter Parker to then wanting to protect and save him because he realizes he's just an innocent, dorky kid. Maybe they'd rather use the Lethal Protector line in the upcoming.
I don't know how that would work.
Venom video game, or they just thought, whatever, let's just name it Last Dance, because when you say this is the last movie in a franchise, it bumps up the box office. I'm guessing that's why they did that instead of Lethal Protector. But then also another villain thrown in there, Scream. The plot mentions Lieutenant Patricia Robertson, who in the comics is the host for the Yellow Scream symbiote. She's finally going to be making a live action appearance in here after her symbiote was teased all the way back in the first Venom movie.
I can't wait to see someone's reaction to this. I'm not even gonna say anything.
The plot even elaborated a little further that Juno Temple is also going to be having a relationship with Eddie Brooke.
And honestly, it's perfect because her hair is, because like she's blonde and she's wearing red and white, so it kind of matches.
And I guess that also makes sense. His last girlfriend is now married, happy with somebody else. He can't really home wreck that relationship, so Eddie needs to end on a new love interest, and why not make it another symbiote? And we can't forget the detail also saying here that Toxin is going to spawn off a new group of symbiotes. I'm guessing this is their way of doing the Life Foundation, which is the group of symbiotes that usually has Scream as one of them. That also could even explain now the merchandise we saw crew members had on the set of Venom 3.
It was green.
Teasing a green symbiote, because there is a green symbiote Lasher, part of the Life Foundation. It'll be really interesting if they make the host a dog, though.
That would actually be kind of cool, because you would have his son Dylan. Because, like, wait a minute. Yeah, you would have Dylan be technically, yeah, because Eddie does have a son in the comics who is the new Venom, or who is the new Venom, and he does have a symbiote dog.
I hope they do. And one more thing before getting on to the rest of this plot.
Literally, Peter comes to tell Miles something. Okay. Literally, Peter comes to tell Miles something. Okay, Eddie bonded with the symbiote. POV Miles. Just Miles like goes, who?
Synopsis. Can you believe it? We went from villain symbiote the first movie, villain symbiote the second movie, army of villain symbiotes the third movie.
Army.
The originality is cooking.
Okay, so question. How many people think that this could be Web of Shadows, but with Venom trying to beat all the symbiotes? No, it's not teasing Lasher. It's Toxin. It's Toxin draw. It's Toxin draw. Yes, green draw. Actually, no, wait. I think Toxin's red and gray. Hold on. Yeah, Toxin's red and gray if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong. Because, like, there's, like, 2 iterations of Toxin that I really like. Even though I do know, I really don't know where, I don't know, like, where Toxin scales on, like, the scaling, but, like, it's broken. No, he's running from green draw. Okay, so yeah, I think that is Lasher, I think. Because, like, Toxin doesn't have any green. He's usually red and I want to say black or red and gray. And I'm not even gonna lie whenever I say this, Toxin is basically a good guy. So there's no point in that. And yes, I'm gonna say this, yes, Toxin is a good guy. Oh, Marvel Legend. Okay, yeah, okay. Marvel. Oh, this version of Toxin. Lasher's green. He has. Okay, I see what you're getting at. I see what you're getting at, and it works. Well, Riot can't come back. Riot's dead. So they're only missing. Riot. So they're only gonna do 1, 2. They have to do all 4 of these. I forgot who this one was. I don't know who this one was. They can't do Riot because Riot's dead. They only have Scream, Lasher. I really don't know the yellow one like that. Wait, anybody know? Wait, hold up. I know that this is Scream, Lasher, Riot, but like. Wait, hold up. Yeah, just ignore Riot. Riot's dead. But, like, Scream, Lasher... Anybody know who these 2 are? Oh, so, okay, so yellow one's... Okay, I was wondering. Okay, so the yellow one's Agony. So then the pink one has to be... No, wait, the yellow one. Okay, so the yellow one's out here. So that means the pink one has to be Ben and Jerry. Hey, it might be Ben and Jerry.
Asher part of the Life Foundation. It'll be really interesting if they make the host a dog, though. I kind of hope they do. And one more thing before getting on to the rest of this plot synopsis. Can you believe it? We went from villain symbiote the first movie, villain symbiote the second movie, army of villain symbiotes the third movie. The originality is cooking, Venom 3. I'm guessing it'll be cool and different enough to just see the rainbow of symbiotes pop up and fight Venom, but I'm like, dang, they really milked the symbiote villains for this franchise. Hopefully it works out, but they did want to mix it up for us and gave us a second group of villains to go after Venom. The plot continues on saying, but a new heavily armored group known as the Jury appear intent on killing all the symbiotes in existence, led by Orwell Taylor, who's going to be played by Chiwetel Ejiofor, whose oldest son was killed previously by Carnage in an attempt to escape prison and now threatened on all fronts. Eddie must keep the young Spider-Man alive.
This is very confusing because, like, why is he blaming Eddie for it? He's blaming Venom for it. Venom wasn't even in the prison.
As he faces off against both a deadly new group of spawned aliens and a vigilante group that wants to eradicate him as he attempts to keep his own life from falling apart and prevent ultimate carnage from befalling the people of San Francisco. So,
okay, so basically Carnage USA plotline.
It's not just going to be a group of symbiotes going after Venom. We have this heavily armored military group known as the Jury, who are from the Venom comics. They sometimes sport these like very high-tech suits to go after Venom, and they even tie events from the second Venom movie into this third one. In the comics, Orwell Taylor's son was killed by Venom, but instead in the movies, they're going to make it that Carnage killed his son, who was a security officer in the prison when Carnage was escaping, giving him the motive to want to eradicate all symbiotes.
Oh, so it's him. Oh. Hey, yo, pause. Can we get this in the game? Nah, I'm joking. Stop, yeah. Can we get this for the Carnage game? Well, not for the Carnage game. Can we get this in the DLC? Nope. Anti-Venom, Venom, Mania. Okay. So if that's the case, then technically speaking, shouldn't they be hybrid then? If they combine, technically speaking, doesn't that mean that hybrid's in the movie then? I know what Ben and Jerry's ice cream is. I've had it before.
You know, maybe that could make it interesting. Now we have like this three-way face-off of villains that all want each other dead. You have Toxin and his group of symbiotes who want Venom dead, along with young Spider-Man. Then you have this...
Wait a minute. Technically speaking, hold on a minute. Technically speaking, if Eddie's new girlfriend is supposed to get the symbiote, shouldn't technically, if she's getting Scream, if she's gonna be Scream, shouldn't she also technically should be helping? It's kind of hard to tell with this movie. Venom save San Francisco and save Peter Parker at the same time. This movie hurts.
This army group of people that just wants to get rid of symbiotes, that includes Venom, and now these group of symbiotes, they're all going to be tussling against each other. That could maybe be interesting just visually speaking, but story-wise, this movie is already dead to me. Execution will definitely have to save the movie, because I'll be the first to say, I remember first hearing the plot for Spider-Man No Way Home, that Spider-Man is going to be responsible for the villains coming into his universe, then he's going to want to save them and fix them, and I'm like, what is going on? That sounds terrible, but I saw No Way Home and I was like, oh, that actually worked out. I'm hoping maybe the same thing happens here, but I'm telling you, this plot, it's all over the place.
Yeah, that's the issue, is that this could be really good, this can go really good, or this can go really bad.
I can't believe we are getting Venom versus Spider-Man, but he's a 10-year-old. And for a character that was supposed to be built up as one of the biggest antagonists he is now his biggest protector. Leave it up to Sony to subvert expectations like that. I'm gonna need to hear from you guys.
Here's the thing. They made Peter allergic to spiders in this movie. How do you make Peter allergic to spiders? That's where they need to learn.
Guys, what do you think of this plot for Venom: The Last Dance? Are you happy with it? Do you think this is a movie you'd want to check out? Where in there do you see room for surprises? Anything and everything, be sure and let me know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at 3C Films or on TikTok at 3C Films. But as always, I'm Chris. Take care.
Execution has to save this movie. Chat, execution has to save this movie. Don't swallow dog shit. Hold on, wait. I haven't even. Hold up. Not gonna lie. This film seems like clutching at the straws to make a trilogy. It's kind of like the recent MCU films. All the well-known characters are dead or retired, so they have to pull out lesser known characters. That is true. They have to pull out, like, no one wanted, and this is what I'm gonna say about that. No one wanted the El Muerto movie, yet they're making an El Muerto movie. And he's only been in like one issue. He's only been in one comic, which doesn't make any sense to me at all. And no one other than nerds will recognize to try and make a film. I'll tell you, knowing almost all this dog shit, not as bad as Taz Tooth though, but it's close. I don't know. I still like the No Way Home plotline, but it's a really interesting plot. I don't care about this movie personally. Me neither. I'm confused. CES. What do you think? What else is there to watch? They actually canceled it. I don't think they canceled it, but there are certain movies that just don't need to be made. Like, Sony has way better, like, villains that they could do. But I doubt they're gonna do them. Because if they do them, I'm afraid they're going to butcher him. Because, like, I have a feeling they already butchered Madam Web to death. They literally ripped the Spider-Man PS4. They literally ripped Spider-Man PS4's theme and tried to remix it for theirs. Three years later, no. This is the worst thing that Sony has ever put out. Why did Sony put out Madam Web? Why did Sony make Madam Web? They thought it was gonna sell. And on top of that, not a lot of people know about Madam Web, because the Madam Web that I know is from Shattered Dimensions. Like, that's whenever I first heard about Madam Web. Aside from Intima, like, I didn't really watch the episode. I didn't really watch the episode of the 90s Spider-Man where Madam Web was in there. But the one that I usually know, at least for me, like, my first time ever, like, knowing about Madam Web was where's that Shattered Dimensions? Where's that Shattered Dimensions? It was right here. This is like the first time, like, I've ever known about her. It was from Shattered Dimensions. The one that I know is from Shattered. Actually, let me show you which one I'm talking about.
Hey there, true believers.
This is the one that I know.
The heroes into whose realities the tablet fragments fell. Fragmented across other dimensions, dimensions that are strange reflections of our own, a past unlike ours, a present day out of sync, and a distant future which may or may not come to pass.
Is that a cartoon pig?
Focus.
This is the one that I know. Well, this is one of the ones that I know. Then we made the web a reality. Other than Madam Web. This is the one that I usually. This is the one that I know. This is like one of the ones. This is like the one that. This is the one that like comes to my mind whenever I think of Madam Web. The other one that I think of is. This is probably like a wild one that I'm gonna toss. You know, a lot of people really don't like it whenever I toss out like ideas and stuff like that. But like, the other one that I know is. No. The other one that I know is this one.
Whoa! Who are you?
The other one that I know about is probably this one. These two are like the first people that I think of, or like the first two things, or like the first two versions of Madam Web that I think of. You have the one from Shattered Dimension, you have this one.
The big wrestler type guy with the head of a cow? That's Meccano?
Of course not. Meccano's worse.
Web lady? How do I know this isn't another trap and you're really the one who kidnapped Fury?
I'll explain everything after you die.
How did she know?
Prince Triton, get off its back right now!
Triton would have been pulped. Mind blown. You can see the future.
Not exactly.
Those are the first two versions of Madam Web that I think of whenever I hear a name. Ultimate Spider-Man's version of Madam Web, or, well, Ultimate Spider-Man cartoons version of Madam Web, or Shattered Dimensions. Was the first Spider-Man, it was the first Spider-Man TV show. Mine was Spectacular. And then I went to go, and after that I went to go watch the 90s one. Oh, and by the way, Evan dropped a new video too, so we gotta check that out as well. And then after that, we're gonna get about Evan dropped the new video. We're gonna check out Evan, and after that, we're going. Oh, come on, Evan. Where's the lizard roar? Dun, 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 dun.
Welcome back, true believers and all you spectacular Spidey fans, to another very exciting episode of Marvel's Spider-Man 2 101. And without a doubt, this is the news update that you have all been waiting for.
We've got another good version out of the web. If Spider-Man Great Web didn't get canceled, yep.
But simultaneously, this may not be the exact news update that you have been expecting this entire time. Nonetheless, this is still not only rather interesting news directly pertaining to PlayStation and its future, but it also involves exactly what we can expect from the overall production pipeline for PlayStation's first-party studio.
I swear, I don't want to see... If we get something for Wolverine, then... I'm not gonna lie. And this is coming from me. I've already seen the gameplay. I've seen the gameplay. I can't really say anything about the gameplay, though, because, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. This is GTA 6 rumors and Jeff Grubb. Well, I mean, for the GTA 6 rumors, I feel like the GTA 6 rumors are way different from PlayStation, because like that's kind of interesting, because a lot of people look through the, well, I don't want to say look through the release, but it is confirmed though. I mean, I have been wrong before. I'm not saying that I have been wrong before, because like I said before, like whenever it comes to predictions, I'm usually it's a double-edged sword, except for only like once, well, multiple times actually. Because, like, I was right about the story trailer. I was right about what we're going to see in the story trailer last year, too. I'm not trying to say, like, I have a really clean track record. But, like, from, like, January, whenever I first, I was covering Spider-Man 2 in January, but I was actually covering it, like, in 2021. So, like, around there going into, yeah. And I took a break in between because, like, we had nothing. But, like, from January to, I want to say October, all of my predictions were right, or all of them were wrong. Only, like, one of my predictions was wrong. And then... all my predictions for Spider-Man 2 were right. Even the release date. I'm not trying to say, like, I have a really clean track record. Like I said, like, I've been wrong a few times. But, like... I'm not going to be surprised if I'm wrong, because, like, I have been wrong before. That's the reason why it's so fun to see if your predictions come
And in this case, we're obviously talking about Insomniac Games and what exactly we could see be revealed from them. So if you're someone like me who's beyond excited to finally see exactly what PlayStation has been cooking this whole time, then definitely be sure to thwip that like button and subscribe to the channel for even more Marvel Spider-Man 2 and other Marvel Games videos down the line. So yes, everybody, after months of waiting and rumors coming directly from massively reliable gaming industry insiders like that of Jeff Grubb, and even
I'm gonna be upset if none of my predictions come true. I'm not even gonna lie. If my predictions don't come true,
a lot of gamers have been waiting for a massive type of Sony event with that of a PlayStation showcase to fully take center stage within this month of May. Well, at long last, we finally got an official word straight from the mouth of PlayStation themselves. But on the flip side, the news that we actually received from PlayStation could be seen to some as a bit of a workaround. Whereas it was posted by PlayStation is that State of Play returns with a 30-plus minute broadcast this Thursday at 3 p.m. PT and 11 p.m. BST.
Keep in mind, too, it said for live updates, 14 PS5 and PSVR titles. And the show is going to be 30 minutes. It's going to be 30 minutes plus. So, like, that immediately makes me think that we're going to get an update or something for Marvel Spider-Man 2. That's what immediately makes me think that. Because, like, when PlayStation puts out stuff like this, especially when it says X amount of games or variety or, like, first-person studios or indies, it somewhat brings up that whole entire other idea. Because PlayStation said no existing franchises will be getting games until after 2025. I mean, I still don't think that that's true though, because they still have them bump out. They still have to bump out games and stuff like that, but like they can't do like first party franchises though. But I can understand where you're coming from though. But like until later after 2025. They did, but like for certain DLCs and stuff like that, like for certain updates and stuff like that, they have like certain things already set up in the game, so they like might as well just, you know, I don't care what we get. I just want anything. That is true. But like I said, like when PlayStation puts out stuff like this that says tune in live for updates on 14 PS5 and PSVR titles, that means that there is a chance. And look at PlayStation Studio titles arriving later this year. That means that there's like a huge chance that we would be getting something. Or like it's like a minor it's a low chance, yes. But like it might be surprising at it might be surprising. That's the only thing to me. Like I feel like it would be very surprising if we do get something for Spider-Man 2. Or at least probably look at probably like Ghost of Tsushima. But I really do think that we might get something here, and after that we might get something at Summer Game Fest in the next couple weeks.
Tune in live for updates on 14 PS5 and PSVR titles, including a look at PlayStation Studios titles arriving later this.
By the way, chat, yes, I am. Yes, I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming all day tomorrow. Well, hold on a second. Do they already have it set up? Hold on, man. Let me actually go to their. Let me actually go to their website. Actually, well, not their website, but like their actual YouTube channel. Because like I really want to know if they have the whole entire thing set up right now. Do they have it? Do they have PlayStation like already like set up to the showcase? Oh no, I'm ready for Call of Duty Black Ops 6. But the one thing that I'm just waiting for is for at least to see gameplay. Because like the thing is like with COD, I don't know how it's gonna work. Did they confirm it? No, they didn't schedule a live stream yet. No, they didn't schedule a live stream yet. Okay, they didn't schedule it. Here's the thing with their live streams, and yes, I'm on the PlayStation official channel. They don't set their live streams up until probably the week of, or like probably like the day of, or not the day of, like the night before the day of. For State of Plays, they tend to schedule it the day of.
Year. Now, it is very important to clarify within this announcement that even though we will be seeing 14 PS5 and PSVR 2 titles, not every single one of those will be from first-party studios. And in reality, it is very likely that a majority of these announcements will be third-party games. Whereas for the case of Insomniac, we know very well that they are directly owned by Sony Interactive Entertainment, which easily makes them one of their high primary first-party studios. And considering that we're only aware of some of the massive titles that Insomniac is officially working on, with that of Marvel's Wolverine, and more than likely the finale of the Marvel Spider-Man franchise with that of Marvel's Spider-Man 3, I definitely think it might be a bit too early to fully show off any gameplay for Marvel's Wolverine. Especially
Yes, I agree with this.
Considering it says that we will be seeing
Make
more
sure I like the
PlayStation
stream.
Studios titles arriving later this year. And based on the very minimal amount of marketing that we have seen from Wolverine thus far, I don't think that Wolverine will be releasing anytime within the year of 2024. And if we're lucky, I do think that it might release either in 2025 at the earliest, or potentially 2026 at the latest. But of course, the big fish that we're all looking to catch within this state of play doesn't just relate to Marvel's Wolverine or Marvel's Spider-Man 3, but rather, there is a chance that we could see some type of DLC reveal for Marvel's Spider-Man 2. And yes, while we haven't received any official word from Insomniac whether or not we will be receiving any type of DLC for Marvel's Spider-Man 2, we are at the very least expecting some type of content to drop in the future for the game, with that of the Kid Super Suit collabs. Which, yeah, even though these suits are definitely not the ones that people are most looking forward to wear within the game,
I don't know. I kind of like the Kid Super Suits a little bit. I like the whole entire gimmick of Peter's biker outfit. It reminds me of I like it. I don't know. I'm tempted to say I like it. I really do like. I don't know. I feel like Miles is a little bit eh. I do like the one that he has with the biker helmet on and the leather jacket. I think that one looks really cool.
It still is nice that we will be receiving this as a free suit add-on content piece for Marvel Spider-Man 2 at large. But on top of that, a lot of other people have been wondering, myself included, as to whether or not we could see any type of story DLC for Marvel Spider-Man 2, which may or may not be in the form of a massive type of DLC expansion, similar to what we previously saw with other massive PlayStation
like
first-party games, that of the Iki Island expansion from Ghost of Tsushima, or even the Burning Shores DLC expansion from Horizon Forbidden West. Or on the other hand, we could see something a bit more smaller scale and potentially free, like what we already previously saw within God of War Ragnarok with the Valhalla DLC. And in the case of Marvel Spider-Man 2, this could either range from trying to expand on previously unresolved plot points, like what we have seen with other characters within Marvel Spider-Man 2, like that of Chameleon, or even Carnage, or possibly focus on something else entirely, which wasn't even the main focus of the game's core story. But based on what we've already previously seen from Insomniac Games and how they handled the DLC for Marvel Spider-Man 1 with that of the City That Never Sleeps pack, which I personally very much enjoyed.
Yes. Horizon's hilariously mid. I remember it came out 1 week later. Ring dropped and no one spoke of it again. I mean, but you also had God of War drop that whole. Well, you also had God of War drop that whole entire week too. That is a good point though. Like, no one did not go back to playing Horizon. I think I beat Horizon and never went back to it.
There's certainly a lot of room for potential, and I am very much looking forward to any type of reveal that we could see be shown for Marvel Spider-Man 2 during this state of play. And on the bright side, if there is the slight chance that PlayStation doesn't really pull through within this upcoming state of play in terms of
God of War dropped far later that year. I think wait. Yeah, because like you had Horizon and then yeah, Horizon dropped in February and you had God of War and
excitement or hyped announcements, we are aware that they will be attending the upcoming Summer Game Fest.
See? They're on the list. They're on the list. Sony is there. Okay, sorry. But like Sony is gonna be there. They are gonna be there. Which, by the way, Riff, there is something about that day because like it's on the 7th, but like we might. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to stay for the disagreement for next Friday, but I'll let you know, or at least I'll let you know like when it starts. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to make it, so I'll let you know. Does Insomniac say they're gonna be at Summer Game Fest? PlayStation's gonna be there. PlayStation's gonna be there. So Insomniac is tied and owned by PlayStation. So possibility.
Hosted by Jeff Keighley in the next month of June. Last year's Summer Game Fest is where we finally got the official release date for Marvel Spider-Man 2.
I'm sorry. This was the best day of my life. Because, like, I'm sorry. This was, okay, whenever I say that this was the best day of my life, like, this was, like, the best day ever for me. Because, like, how can I put this? I was saying since January last year, like, you know, like, a lot of guys don't understand this. But, like, I was saying since January last year that Spider-Man 2 was gonna drop on October 20th for the release. Like nobody wasn't doing that. Like I was like predicting release dates and speculating and like I remember this because like the creative director walked on stage and said October 20th. And I was like, yes, I'm right. I think I still have it. I think, well, I don't know if I still have it, but I think I still have my reaction up about the whole entire thing. Let me show you guys. You know something they could have done better? I mean, yeah. Like the only thing that I could see them doing better with is like probably having some more moments. Well, from the concept art, I still feel like from the concept art that I have seen, I think it would have been better if they would have stuck with the concept art. But like after playing it a lot, I still really think that the only thing that I would fix or change about the story would be probably have more scenes with Harry and Miles. Or at least, yeah, have more scenes where we see Harry and Miles talking and connecting. Let me see if I can find it. But like that would be the only thing that I would more than likely fix. Alright. Okay, so I think, yeah, it's right here. Yo, Spec, welcome back. I think... Or was it Alan Wake? Okay, yeah, I was right here.
Yes, sir! Oh my god, look at him!
Good reaction to the art. I'm glad you're happy. I don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this...
tell us something!
Osborn Venom? Can you tell us the origin of Eddie Brock Venom? Or?
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Told y'all! Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something you haven't seen in the comics or the movies yet. Obviously, we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there.
Wait a little bit.
The story
Okay.
plays out. Who is Venom? You have to play the game to see how it
I had a horrible mic right here too.
Really?
It's gonna be Harry.
Oh, okay. There's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as, Peter. So tell us a bit about that. And
Like, y'all are probably going to laugh. This was like my mic last year. Like,
just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of
Peter's
moves in that gameplay reveal. Yeah. We call him the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot more raw power, aggression, which you saw both in the moves and so it's not just what happens in gameplay; it's what happens how the story plays out.
Interesting. So how it affects him as well.
Yeah, I mean, you saw some of that, and there's much more of that journey when you play the game.
And I know the journey is also more expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of
The
confirmed.
city is pretty much doubled in size, so it's
confirmed. Okay, so yeah, it's confirmed. I knew it was going to be doubled in size. Just based off the boroughs, I knew it.
Way faster than they were before, is really awesome.
I was wearing headphones.
Ambitious game you guys have been building over the past few years.
I had the volume low because I think I was recording a video. Like, I think I was recording a video before I started the stream.
We saw at the PlayStation event, it said at the end.
Actually, I think that I was actually no wait. I think I know what happened that day. I think I was recording a. Wait a minute. I think it was the day probably. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Wait, when was this? Wait, a month ago. Okay, yeah, okay, I remember this. Yeah, this was This is flat out the day that I flat out woke up like at around like 1 or 2 when I'm like, wait, was it? No, it wasn't. No, this was the day I forgot what I was doing this day. I think either I took a nap that day and I wake up and I'm hearing this, or else I must have been streaming in the morning. But anyways.
And fall
2023.
And I think we're like getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident?
Please tell me it's October.
You're gonna make it this fall?
Jeff, I know you like exclusives.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I can promise you you're very confident what we're going to tell you right now.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's take a look.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Give us at least say something. I'm so. I told y'all. Let's go. I was correct. Let's go. I told y'all.
Thanks so much for
I told y'all October release date was gonna happen.
Wrapping up the game, and we'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian.
I told y'all October release was going to happen.
All right.
I told y'all.
Look at Power World, a multi.
Like, here's the thing. Like, I was predicting that and I kept holding on to that whole entire October 20th release date every single time whenever I was making a video. Like, every single time whenever someone would say September, no October, September, no October, I'm like, you have Venom there? Venom is meant to be scary? I'm like... Everybody was saying that it wasn't going to be October, which is the crazy thing. I think I was the only person that held on to that date. There's one guy right there due to how much times I read to have before release. Like, just listen to like how my voice was too. Like, listen to this for a second.
Before is really awesome.
Hugely ambitious game you guys have been building over the past few years. We saw at the PlayStation event, it said at the end, fall 2023, and I think you know we're like getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident?
Please tell me it's October.
You're gonna make it this fall?
You know, Jeff, I know you like exclusives.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I can promise you, you're very confident what we're going to tell you right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's take a look.
Okay. Let's go.
My mic was so loud too.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. New gameplay. Give us at least say something. I'm so. I told y'all. I told y'all. I told y'all. I told y'all. Let's go. I was correct. Let's go. I told y'all.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so much for stopping.
I told y'all October release date was gonna happen.
We'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian.
I knew it was gonna happen. I knew October 20th was about to happen. Because everybody kept on saying that it wasn't gonna be October. I'm like, okay. I'm just gonna keep saying it. Like, I just kept on saying it.
Which, at the time, was an absolute...
Hands down, that's the reason why half the time, whenever I'm right, I'm right. Bro, that is the first time.
absolutely massive.
It was like, every single time, like, it was almost like every single time everybody was like saying that I really wasn't, like, people were like starting to give me their suggestions and stuff like that. I was like, okay, cool. So September, and I'm like, and after that I randomly hear this idea, and I was like, and after that I randomly got this idea, and I think I was watching Witty stream, I think. If you guys know who Joseph Witty is, shout out to Joseph Witty. I started I was like randomly just thinking, and I was like, hold on a second. Venom's scary. If you line up those release dates, if you line up those 2 months, you have you had Spider-Man PS4 that came out in September, and they skipped October, and they had Miles come out. So I was like, it's only logical to release it's only logical to drop the game. Like, what month have they not dropped the game in? Like, and I was like, it's October. Because, like, looking at the timeline and stuff like that, it just added up.
Reveal. So not only do we have this upcoming state of play to look forward to for Insomniac to possibly reveal something, but also the Summer Game Fest as well. But the bigger question that still remains at large, what exactly does this mean for a possible PlayStation showcase? Which, unlike the state of play, is where all the massive first-party studios finally...
And what's odd is that I was saying this at the start of last year.
reveal all their upcoming AAA games. And even though PlayStation only just revealed this state of play, I also think that they actually provided us with an unofficial answer as to when the showcase will take.
And also, chat, give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
take place. Because based on this current timeline, given that the State of Play will take place this month in May, and the Summer Game Fest will be taking place next month in June, it seems to me that PlayStation might be following a similar pattern as to what we previously saw all the way back in the year of 2021, when we finally got the official reveals of both Marvel's Spider-Man 2 and Marvel's Wolverine, where in that case, both of those respective games were fully announced within a brand new PlayStation showcase, which occurred within the month of September. So knowing that PlayStation is going to be having some very intriguing reveals be shown off within back-to-back months of May and June, I do think it actually makes quite a lot of sense that they would save a bigger and broader PlayStation showcase to possibly take place later on this fall. And if we're lucky, that is where I think it would be most suited to where we could finally see some long-awaited gameplay for titles like Marvel's Wolverine, and potentially reveal some other upcoming AAA games from Insomniac, which we don't even officially know about yet. But in the end, everybody, we have a lot of exciting game reveals to look forward to within these coming weeks. And I, for one, will be absolutely certain to make sure and record all my live reactions for any and all these upcoming reveals, and fully keep you updated on all the upcoming gaming news coming from PlayStation and Insomniac. But with all that said, everybody, that's the video I have for all you today, and please let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think about all this news coming from PlayStation? And besides possibly seeing any type of Marvel Spider-Man 2 DLC, what else would you like to see be revealed during the State of Play? Let me know what you think. Be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy, and for more Marvel Spider-Man 2 and other Marvel games videos like this down the line. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay spectacular, Spidey fans, and until next time, peace out.
Yeah, that was a good video. I haven't watched Evan's videos in a minute. That was a fire video. Alright, chat. Not gonna lie, though. I'm not gonna lie, though, chat. Do y'all think that we could see the God of War game? Or, like, do y'all think that we might see the Atreus game? Or Loki game? Like, do y'all think that we might see a God of War game? Like, do y'all think that we might see God of War? Actually, let me go ahead and reinstall Ragnarok. The only one that showed gameplay was Spider-Man 2. The one that showed gameplay was Spider-Man 2. We gotta get that gameplay. Even though I really don't want to do Valhalla and Show Me Mastery, but yeah. Loki got a initiative, but I laid out it. I don't know. We might, cause like I want to see where Atreus went. And yes, chat, we are playing on Gimme God of War, but I'm not gonna play Gimme God of War right now. I'm gonna play the League games off of storage. So I have storage. It gets annoying. It does. Heck, if you guys want to know the only reason why it's still hard for me to actually get rid of that stuff, it's because I have Spider-Man 2 right here and I don't feel comfortable reinstalling. Like, I'm not gonna play Gimme God of War today. I think since the State of Play is tomorrow, I want to play Friday. Well, no, I can't play it Friday either because I'm doing disagreement. We'll probably end up. Okay, chat. What day is okay? What day do you guys want me to play God of War? Okay, how about this? Okay, what time does everybody get up? Or like, what time does everybody like get up or something like that? God of War's music is so fire. I love his music. Don't get me started on a Thor fight. The Thor fight scared me the first time I fought Thor. Right up at 9 or something. Okay, so I'll start at around like 10:30. I'll start at like 10:30, or probably if I can't play it Saturday, we'll play it Sunday, because like maybe Saturday for free. I'll play it Saturday, and I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to play Saturday. Probably like for an hour. Because like I'm not gonna lie, I really do want to replay God of War Ragnarok again. But my question is, do y'all want young Kratos? Yes, I finished Valhalla off stream. Do y'all want young Kratos, or y'all want old Kratos? Because like I really want young Kratos, because like young Kratos is a menace. And I really do want to have lore accuracy. I really do want to see. Here's the only problem with that though. Like I really want. Actually, no, I have the Blade of Olympus too, so never mind. That can be lore accurate. I have the Blade of Olympus, so like we can do lore accuracy. So I have the Blade of Olympus for a Spartan Rage. Yes, they bought the Blade of Olympus back, and it does have a yes, and it is a Spartan Rage. Are God of War games difficult? Well, it depends on which ones you're talking about, because the old God of War games were, well, yes, that's difficult combat, but the combat is satisfying. I just wouldn't play it on any difficulty. I would play it, well, whenever I first played God of War Ragnarok, I played it on Mercy. And then after that, I was like, okay, let me play it on Give Me Mercy first. And after that, midway through, I swapped it to Balance. But for this, I'm playing it on Gimme God of War because, you know, I got the young Kratos scheme. And as well, you have to time everything. I would just say, like, if you're gonna do that, don't fight the Valkyries, because the Valkyries will probably be the hardest thing for you to fight. So, and it makes me nauseous. I mean, there are times, yeah. The combat's satisfying though once you get used to the combat. But yeah, I definitely do want to play this again. Wait, what's the hardest boss on Gimme God? Well, scratch that. Never mind. I don't even want to know, because Gana and the Valkyries from 2018 gave me. I would say hands down. I don't know if anybody has the platinum for this game, but like I can tell you, like the platinum is the most annoying thing. I love how jumping off a roof when fighting Gana for the 145th time. Oh no, some people turned it to easy to fight her. I think I remember that too, because I think someone said That, and I think I saw Tajay. I don't know if you guys know who Tajay is, but Tajay played the game on Gimme God of War, and he was there for I think hours trying to fight Gunna. Like, this was hands down one of the most annoying fights in the game. Well, she was before I fought Tyr. Tyr was way different because, like, I thought Tyr was trash. And after that, I'm like, oh, wait, never mind. And I'm like, oh, wait, never mind. And after that, I see him turn into the Avatar. I'm like, no. But I do want to go ahead and get up out of here so I can go ahead. I'm dropping a video today, and I think... Dang, chat. Okay. Dang, I really do want to drop that State of Play video. Because, like, I got a few predictions that I want to go over. Actually, yeah, I might. But yeah, chat, I'm going to go ahead and, I'm dropping the State of Play video today. So I want to work on that today, even though I know we just saw the video. And then I do want to know... Well, we'll talk about predictions tomorrow anyways. So, I'm going to go ahead and get up on out. This is another W stream. Another W stream. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Make sure y'all like the stream. I'll see you guys later.